You want to know what I haven't done in a long time? And I mean a very long time. Approximately 8 months I haven't done something that I think a lot of people have been missing. It's finally time we get some progress. What is up, guys? It's your boy Souls here, and welcome back to Geometry to the Dizzle Dash. You already know, baby. You been knew that. I just had to tell you close into your ear just to make sure it went from your left ear to your right ear, or from your right ear to your left ear. Either way, both ears better be standing at attention. We are finally back building in Geometry Dash. Can we get a hallelujah? Finally! Somebody building in Geometry Dash again. Yes, I know it has been a long while since I've actually touched the editor, and that is because I experienced the biggest case of burnout I have ever experienced in Geometry Dash in my entire life. Ironically enough, 2.2 was the one that gave me the biggest burnout, which is insane to me due to how much stuff is in 2.2. It's insane to think that I've only released like what, 3 levels, and 2.2 has been out for over a year, almost 2 at this point. There's a lot of levels that I want to actually complete that are not just this level, but plenty other levels such as Sub-Zero Remaster, of course Floor 2 of the tower. Yeah, there's some work that needs to be done. Also, we're gonna be combining things. Since it's been so long since I actually made a building video, we are also going to be building and doing a Q&A for a legendary achievement. Once again, guys, I know I said it in previous videos, but we're gonna make it very clear here. Thank you all so much for 50,000 subscribers. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get a round of applause for 50,000? 50,000s to watch a man not build for 8 months, but still record some pretty dope levels made by the community and having a good time on Geometry Dash. You feel me? Enough of dilly-dallying. We're getting back into the grind. We're building and we're answering questions. So without further ado, let's get right into it, baby. Ooh, it has been a minute since I've been in the editor. Now, I will say this. You might have noticed some extra details in comparison to the first episode. Like, as you saw, you see a couple of keyframes, a couple of particles. I was actually working on this level off camera. Like, even here, you can see a coin here, right? Every time I worked on this level, I kept comparing it to so many other amazing platformer levels to the point where it made me demotivated to even make my own level, and that's a bad way of thinking when it comes to making a level that you're building for passion. Basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to stop comparing this level to every other level that I played in 2.2. If I'm going to enjoy my time building, I'm going to enjoy my time building, not comparing it and making a project that I feel proud of for even building, instead of trying to compare it to everybody else's. So that's my motivation. It's not to get creator points or try to get top leaderboards or anything like that. I want to build and complete this level purely because I want to complete it. So what I plan on doing is I plan on having a nice long abyss that ends up dropping you. Obviously, if you pre-fall and hit this massive hitbox at the bottom here, you will die, because eventually you're actually going to fall into this hole right here. And this is where you have to escape via the jetpack, because I wanted to introduce the jetpack in some way. So obviously you would jump through here. This is a little rough layout of where you fall into. And of course, this is going to be a cave-in. So there's going to be rocks at the top right here, so you can't escape from the original route. And the only way you can get out is by going all the way up. You will take the jetpack all the way up. There will be a cutscene right here. And then of course, when you're going up, I'm gonna have a force block come up as well and land you right here. That way, all you gotta do is just come through the portal, collect the coins, and then of course end the level. So in theory, we have 1, 2, 3 more parts left of the level, and then it will be 100% completed. So I think we're gonna start with actually taking the blocks that I already put down. Did I layer this? I hope I layered this. I didn't layer this properly. What was I doing? No wonder do I even know how to build anymore? I mean, I reinstalled like a lot of mods and got some new mods, but am I really the super ultra mega? Wait, what? Do I not have select filter on? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I owe it to you guys and I owe it to myself to actually finish this level. So that's what we're doing, man. We're actually gonna copy the values of U, paste. I don't know if I want this below or above. I think above makes a little bit more sense. I definitely should be relayering these, but it's fine. So the first question that we got here is from Zistex10. I really hope I'm saying your name right. And he sent in, big congrats to you for making it so far. The questions are, what are some of your non-songs that you like / regularly listen to? And oh wow, I can't read. And that you would really like to make a level out of. So there actually are a couple of songs that are outside of Newgrounds, and even did my game crash? It froze for a second, I think. Maybe, I don't know. There are a couple of songs that I actually imagine making a Geometry Dash level of. As a lot of y'all may know, or obviously you should know, I am an anime weeb. I'm not gonna deny that. I am a whole nerd when it comes to anime and animation and stuff like that. So obviously there's a bunch of anime openings that I would want to make a Geometry Dash level for. For instance, of course, I am a One Piece fan, a recent One Piece fan. There are a couple of One Piece openings that I'm not going to play in this video because I don't want Toei or any label coming after me that I would love to put in Geometry Dash, but I am not risking the copyright to put that in this, so I'm not going to do it. And of course, outside of anime and whatnot, I would also like to make it out of a couple of Sonic levels. Fun fact, I actually was going to be making, and I probably still might, make a level that's based off of Eggman Land from Sonic Unleashed, because Sonic Unleashed, it just felt like a game that would really fit in with 2.2, especially with the implementation of platformer levels as well as classic levels, where you are playing as a Sonic, basically, but as the cube. I still can, it's just there's a lot more projects that I have ahead of me before I even think about making that type of project at this current moment in time. Give me the wood, bro. Pause, but give me the wood. I just can't find a wood block that appeases my palate. Kind of a scuffed ladder, but I'll make it work somehow. Pancakes or waffles? Now listen, and you can disagree with me all you want. You can talk about it in the comment section. All of you who are watching this are going to agree with me. I don't see a single person denying this. It's clearly waffles. Now I know what you're saying. I already hear the comment section. What do you mean it's waffles? Pancakes are clearly superior. Well, clearly your taste buds need to be re-washed. Waffles have the holes inside of the actual food item that you're eating, meaning that it can contain a lot more syrup, a lot more butter, a lot more in general. Do y'all even know what a Waffle House is? Because I am surprised with how many people in the Geometry Dash community don't know what a Waffle House is, and quite frankly, I'm disappointed. You have never had a waffle until you have had a Waffle House waffle. I'm just letting you know now. Now, it's not to say that I don't like IHOP, but I'm just saying Waffle House is superior to IHOP in every single way. And what I know for sure is I am definitely going to be changing this copy paste roof because I don't like this copy paste roof. But hey, look, we're already making more progress than I did 8 months ago. Anyway, to conclude, pancakes are inferior to waffles. Waffles will always be better. What is your favorite piece of literature you have read? One Piece. If you're wondering what this platform is, it's supposed to be a part of the bridge that fell and somebody was able to put it back together, obviously, with very shoddy work, aka my work. At least it's decorated. At least the base of it does. It still looks messy, obviously, but at least it's progress. Next question is actually by Wave Exu. What is your what is your favorite levels in Geometry Dash, and what is your least favorite levels in Geometry Dash? Wow, so you're really coming in with a banger on this one. So let's actually start off with the levels that I dislike the most. All right, There's actually one in particular that I just straight up cannot stand. And I understand it's an extreme demon, and I understand a lot of people are going to give me a lot of flack for when I say this. My least favorite extreme demon is exasperation. Exasperation is trash. It's trash. I'm sorry. One, I understand it's a joke level, but it's not funny. I didn't get the joke. I don't even know what type of joke it's supposed to be. And also, I just really don't like how the gameplay is. Obviously, it's not supposed to be good because of the type of level that it is, but I just do not mess with exasperation. Obviously, it's not a level for me, and if you do like exasperation, it's not me to, who am I to say for you to not like exasperation? I'm just not a fan of it, and I just don't like it. As far as my favorite levels, there's actually a couple of them that I really like. For sure, one of my favorite levels is Skeletal Shenanigans. Obviously, that sounds very cliche. Ha ha ha, the purple skeleton man. The reason why I love Skeletal Shenanigans is because of the overall theming. My other favorite level is actually Curie Ellison. Curie Ellison is actually a level that I plan on beating, probably for a video, but it's so good. There's also another level coming out that's probably going to replace it as my favorite level, known as Heaven's Ascension, I believe. That 100% will be my favorite extreme demon slash favorite level, point blank period. I freaking love the heavenly theme of Heaven's Ascension. It looks amazing. If I was good at the game, I would ask the team if I could be a verifier. If I was actually good at the game. Unfortunately, I am not good at the game, so I will not be asking to be a verifier. I mean, I can maybe look at the decoration, but as you can tell from my decoration right now, it's not bad, but it's not pro level decoration, you know? All I'm doing right now is putting boxes. I am abusing the heck out of color 70. Can I get another green color, please? Yeah, something like that probably will be fine. I might even put like pixel flowers or something on top to make it feel a little bit more alive. I could definitely put more rocks on the actual platform right here. That's a good looking rock there, you know what I'm saying? That's a good looking rock. Next question is actually from Andentes. I always mess up your name. You have been subscribed for so long, yet I can't get your name right. How big are your plans for YouTube, and do you ever plan to collaborate with a couple of GD YouTubers? Fun fact, I actually already have collaborated with other Geometry Dash YouTubers. As a matter of fact, I actually collabed with Moldy. I actually collabed with him on a Geometry Dash event that's actually already out. However, and this is no shade towards Moldy, by the way. There's no shade, no hate, no nothing. I just think it was a funny situation. I made it to like round 3 of his video, but what ended up happening is I ended up getting like 2 seconds of footage or airtime on the video. Which, to be fair, there was a lot of things on my end that I was kind of messing up during the recording process, I'm not gonna lie. But it was just kind of funny seeing that I made it to the 3rd round in the video, and yet I only got like a couple of seconds on the video. I mean, I was still happy to be a part of it, don't get it twisted. I actually had a lot of fun being inside of a Moldy video. I just didn't get a lot of screen time on the video itself, but it was really fun recording with a bunch of other creators. It was really cool, and I definitely want to record a lot more videos with a lot of other community members, for sure. As far as plans for YouTube, there is going to be a little bit of a shift in my channel and how I go about making content, because as you see, my content schedule has been a little bit, well, not even a little bit, a lot bit lackluster when it comes to getting out content consistently, and of course me and my burnout with building and creating and whatnot. And I don't want this burnout to happen again, especially when it affects the channel. So what I do plan on doing is I do plan on playing more games outside of Geometry Dash again, while still implementing Geometry Dash here and there, obviously. No, I am not retiring or quitting Geometry Dash, not even close. I still have plenty of projects that I need to complete before I even consider thinking about leaving this community. And plus, I will never leave this community. This community has been way too nice for me to actually leave. So obviously, I have a lot more plans that I want to do with Geometry Dash. It's just, I do want to implement more games on the channel before, you know, burnout starts to ensue, causing content to go lower and lower and lower as I'm doing my journey on YouTube. So yes, I do want there to be more Discord events in the future. I just gotta come up with more events for you guys to enjoy, basically. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, the beginning part of this wasn't too decorated either. But with us being a little bit higher up, I kind of want, I don't know what I want here actually. Because the bridge is down here, and bridges typically don't have a lot of decoration around them. I love this mod where you can actually assign a name to the group. It's so good. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Also, this video is probably going to be extra thick long because I owe you guys at least a somewhat long building video. So that's why this video is going to take, wow. That's why this video is going to take a while, and I did not mean to put that. The next question actually comes in from Nico Plays Games. And he sent in, you deserve it, souls. I have a question. How did you get to know Geometry Dash, and how long have you been playing the game? So, Geometry Dash is a very interesting story. I actually started playing the game in middle school, and I started off with playing the light version of the game. Of course, I feel like that's how a lot of people started off, is by playing the light version of the game. And that didn't work. So yeah, I started playing the light version of Geometry Dash in middle school, and I beat all the main levels up to, I think it was up to Time Machine back when I was playing it. Yeah, there was no cycles, there was none of the fancy stuff, right? And once I did that, I ended up, and I'm actually going to be exposing myself for a second, I ended up actually pirating the game. Yeah, I'm ashamed of myself too, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm also ashamed that I can't do a spawn loop properly. So yeah, I actually ended up pirating the game. So whenever I say, yeah, I played in 1.8, late 1.8 / early 1.9, my 1.8 days is when I actually got the pirate of the game. It wasn't really a pirate, me actually pirating it. It was more of me getting the game out. Perfect, that's actually exactly what I wanted. It was mostly me playing the game through an APK on my old Android phone. Obviously, eventually I did end up buying the game. I actually bought it twice just so I can make up for my atrocities of pirating the game because I love the game so much. I truly did feel bad for pirating the game, but I simply just couldn't afford to experience this masterpiece. And just being able to even come close to playing the full game was an absolute trip for me. Now, what I did when I first pirated the game is I didn't even build anything. I mostly just played all the main levels and just wanted to play with some of the icons, because with the APK version that I had, it was still the legit version of Geometry Dash. Yeah, I just didn't pay for it, but I still played it legit all the way, which I know it's kind of hard to believe, but trust me, I did eventually end up paying for the game. So yeah, after buying the game legit, that's actually around the time when 1.9 was actually coming out. And I was building somewhat, but I didn't release my full level until somewhat early-ish / mid 1.9, where I made my first level called Screen Reach, right? And of course, my first level that I've ever built, it's still up on my account now. So if you do want to play it, feel free to do so. It is in the my profile. Is my very first level. So you can actually play it right now. But ever since 1.9, I started playing it legit, started getting my icons low and behold, and I started from there. So I started off as a mobile player that eventually started playing on a laptop, that eventually started playing on a desktop, and currently I have over 7,000. What the heck happened to my bridge? The bridge broke. I was playing ever since middle school, and I have well over 7,000 to 8,000 hours in the game. I know for sure I have over 7,000 hours on Steam alone, so that should give you a pretty good idea of how long I've been in the game. The next question after that is actually by Deny Doge 1421, saying, do you like grilled cheese?
No.
As of right now, I haven't had a good grilled cheese. Maybe I'll do a cooking with souls where I make grilled cheese for myself. What the heck happened there? Why'd I slip? Mostly what I want to do is I want to get like the base of this part done, and then like make the thing below. What are the insane and extreme demons that you have completed? It says that you have 3 insane demons and 1 extreme demon on your profile. I can actually show you guys real quick. I will say this, all of my insane demon completions are actually on the channel right now, and I'll even show you. So if I were to go to insane demon and put in completed and search, these levels right here, Windy Landscape, Hexagon Force V6, Infrared, and Give Up, these are my 4 insane demons, obviously with one of them being a platformer level. All of these are videos that you can currently find on the channel today. However, I have never beaten an extreme demon. But Souls, how is that possible? It says you have 333 demons, well 334 demons, and 1 extreme demon. So Souls, are you a fraud? Are you a hacker? Well, allow me to explain myself. As soon as I put this on extreme demon and search, the level comes up as Skytech. A lot of you may have known, well some of you might know and might know what I'm about to say here. Skytech actually went through a glitch when it first released. I didn't realize that, so like an idiot, I played through the entire level when it didn't load all the way, and it caused me to complete the level. And now I have an extreme demon that I do not deserve. So if any of you guys can get in contact with RobTop to tell him to uncomplete this from my account, don't delete my account, just uncomplete this so I can maybe recomplete it in the future, that would be nice. There we go, fix that up. So now when I go over here, it should just bring me down like this. That is not what I wanted to happen. Next question is actually from Zinmilat H6B saying, congratulations bro, my question is how you got your icon cube and when is the next video of Silksong? Now Silksong, it's in a weird position right now purely because I don't know if you know, but I'm gonna let you know now. I had to fully restart my computer, which means all the footage that I've recorded of Act 2 is gone. So I have a couple of options that I'll let you guys decide. One, if I do start over, would you be willing to watch me play through Act 2 on a brand new save, or would you want me to continue recording from Act 3? I have a feeling that you guys would want me to record from Act 2, so I will just have to rebeat the game up until Act 2, which theoretically shouldn't be too hard now that I know the routes. But it might just take me a while to actually, you know, do that. But I do want to make more videos on Silksong. It just might take a little while for me to get to them. Also, I got my icon from one of the secret chests. So, good luck. Do you know who his Joe is? Yeah.
My mom! Get out! It was worth it!
This question is actually from Dajisimewagrak. I know I messed up that name. Do you have some type of goal in GD? I actually do have a couple of goals, and it's actually on my bucket list of what I want to do. So my goals are to beat an extreme demon, complete all the Sub-Zero remasters that I promised to make, and make more platformer levels until I get bored of the game. And survive until 2.21 so I can play the map. Next question is from iGamer59. When will you finish the Sub-Zero remake series, and will you continue the Tower Floor 2 series? Well, the answer to that question is yes, I will be completing it. It will happen. It might be taking a little bit of time, but as you can see, I am building on it right now. So the answer to that question is yes, I will be building on it. Next question is actually from Dreezy. Are you planning on making an extreme demon? Fun fact, I actually already made an extreme demon, and it's called Cybernetic Silence, which actually has been verified. So if you want to go ahead and check out Cybernetic Silence, I'll probably put like a link in the description. That way you guys can, you know, check out the level. And that's not working for whatever reason. Why aren't you working? So yes, I do plan on making another extreme demon because they are fun to make. I just sometimes like the ability to actually verify them. Will you ever continue the Celeste series? Yes, I do plan on completing the Celeste series. Next question is from Omega Falcon. Why are you named Souls? Well, mostly because I'm edgy. Because no, I'm kidding. Funnily enough, my original name actually isn't Souls, but rather it was originally known as Gigarex. So some of you guys actually may know what a Gigarex is. Well, not really know what a Gigarex is, but you know, that used to be my old username back in the day. and I updated it because I didn't really like the name. It didn't really fit what I did. And Souls, that really actually got inspired by me playing a lot more Souls-born games such as Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and whatnot. And that's why I eventually did change it to Souls, because of how much those series inspired what type of gamer I truly was. And I feel like it really just embodies what I like. Plus, it actually is more than just the Souls-born games that gives me my name. I also think about the soul of a person. What I wanted to do was I wanted to give a channel that gave a bunch of soul, right? I wanted to give it a lot of passion, a lot of personality to it. And Souls really felt like it had that idea with it. Obviously, before I was called Souls, I was also known as Souls Gaming, which you will find a bunch of my earlier videos. You'll see, what up guys, it's your boy Souls Gaming here, you know, and stuff like that. But Souls was just easier to roll off the tongue, so I just kind of kept that name, and really the rest is history. It comes from my love of Soulsborne games, and plus, Souls is a really cool name. Like, you can't hate on the name Souls now. Alright, and the last question is from Geometry Dash Emmanuel saying, hey Souls, are you going to be playing random games or Geometry Dash fan games again? The answer to those questions, of course, are going to be yes. I do plan on playing a lot more games, including Geometry Dash fan games in the future, as well as playing a lot more Geometry Dash in general. I know I've been doing a lot of playing recently and not enough like a lot of building, and I do want to implement a lot more building when it comes to my Geometry Dash content again, because like I mentioned before, I experienced one of the worst burnouts of my life when it came to playing the game and just generally not enjoying it the way I wanted to. But with the way I have my mindset now with Geometry Dash, I think we tight now, we're good now. I'm having fun with the game again. It's been a while since I've been editing, and while I'm building this level, I've just been having a blast. Not even worrying about, you know, like creator standards or anything like that. I'm just having fun placing down these blocks over and over again, knowing that I have an idea later on that I'm going to build upon as I get closer and closer to the finish line. So definitely going to be adding a lot more building videos in the future, and definitely going to be doing a lot of playing and extreme demons and whatnot. I have huge plans. I got big plans for Geometry Dash. Hey, okay, the mines. What? I can't believe I'm actually making progress on this level. It's been 8 months, so I should have already made progress, but hey, better late than never. Right, guys? Right? You guys get it. Yeah, you guys totally get it. But yeah, this level, I am still really happy with how it's coming out. Obviously, it's not going to be the best platform level in the world, and honestly, I don't need it to. I just need it to be a fun level that I enjoy building, and it's so far it is doing that. Obviously there's some camera work and some decoration work that needs to be completed because the camera's still all wobbly, gobbly gooped and all that, right? So it's just gonna take some time. It's just gonna take some effort. It's gonna take a lot of bit of cleaning up, but overall I am really happy in the direction that this is going in. Obviously there's gonna be some fixes I'm gonna have to make, but I am really happy with how the level is turning out, and I really hope you guys enjoy the level when I finally release it. I'm definitely going to be working on it off camera, that way the progress don't stop. And we have another like 8-9 month break of building. We're definitely going to stop doing that, and we're just going to continue having fun. Because I think that's the best way to enjoy Geometry Dash, is just by having fun. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video right there. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. Once again, thank you all so much for 50,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 100K. It's been your boy Souls, and I will see you guys next time. Later. Woo! It's good to be back.